Yeah, hi there. And these comments are for a student who sent me an email. You sent me the message, I think, yesterday, right? And I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. And let's take a look at your email here. This is a heavy, heavy email right here. My goodness, wow. So, dear Michael, my name is SD. I am from blank. So I'm going to make corrections as we go. So you don't want to use a comma to separate two independent clauses, right? I would like to pursue a PhD program in Germany in business. I took the TOEFL last month and achieved maybe the below score. So it looks like you're having a lot of punctuation issues. And your sentence style is very short and simple. So you got 15 points in the reading, you have 14 points in the listening, 26 points on speaking. Congratulations. Wow. 22 points on writing for a total of 76. My goodness. So why is it your speaking is so high and the reading, listening, and writing areas are a lot lower? So this concerns me because you have an imbalance. You haven't been balancing your learning. You've been focusing on one area but not the other areas. You say, in a nutshell, I am devastated. You need to put a period here to separate these two sentences. I have a good writing speed. And how about this? In that, maybe combine these two. I have a good writing speed in that I've written 400 to 500 word. And remember, adjectives don't take the plural s ending. I have written 4 to 500 word essays in the TOEFL IBT. But I really struggled. I'm going to put here, if you want to put but, maybe put a comma here. Then you can connect those two independent clauses. But I really struggled in the 72 minute long reading comprehension section. Also, in the listening part, I really don't know what happened. Maybe which may have caused me to have such a low score. In the listening part, I really don't know what happened with me, which I don't know really what happened, which may have caused me to have such a low score. My reading speed is 270 words per minute, which is not bad. I think that's probably fast enough, at least for getting through the reading sections of the different parts of the exam. And I currently have enrolled myself, I'm going to put in, not to. I've enrolled myself in a speed reading program, and that's a good thing. How about this? What if you say, instead of using and twice, you can do this. Now, I'm correcting your email here. This helps me get an idea of what kinds of language problems you're having, right? What are the issues here? What are causing you to have so much difficulty? So in the listening, really don't know what happened. Okay, my current reading speed, 270 words per minute. Currently, I've enrolled myself in a speed reading program. So we're using the word and to join three different independent clauses there. And I'm practicing daily. I'm going to say I am practicing 45 minutes of reading. I'm going to put daily at the end. The adverb's going to work better there. I'd like to take the TOEFL exam in 3 months. I have tried many coachings. I'm going to change this to, but I have not been successful. To be honest with you, I'm a full-time working executive having a 9 to 7 job Monday to Friday and I work, and put a comma to separate those two independent clauses in management information system role. I'm having high work pressure and generally I get only Saturday and Sunday to work on TOEFL. My research proposal is completed. I'm going to put a period here to separate these two. My research proposal is completed. The only thing which stands in my way to achieve my life goal is a TOEFL 100 plus score, which will not only guarantee my mission, so not only plus verb, but also plus verb, right? Parallel structure issue, which will not only guarantee my mission to a part-time PhD program in Germany, but also will help me, you might say, earn a desired scholarship. The only thing which stands in the way to achieve my life goals is a TOEFL 1 or not only a guarantee, but also will help me earn a desired scholarship. I'd like to improve my TOEFL score to 100. This is required to get a desired scholarship in Germany. I have tried NOTEFUll and Indian coaching Jamboree, but I am not finding solace in my preparation. At this moment, I am clueless and desperate. Okay, wow, my goodness. Now, I think I know what the problem is here. I exactly know what the problem is. Have you ever thought that it's not NOTEFUll and it's not the Jamboree coaching program that's causing trouble here? Have you ever thought that maybe it's you? That the whole way you're approaching your study is wrong? Have you even considered that part of the equation? Why are you studying? Why are you doing so much TOEFL preparation study when clearly, according to these subtotals, you haven't improved even your basic reading, listening skills? Right? Even your writing score is not that high. So I'm guessing your speaking is high because you're probably using it at work, but you're not improving all these other areas here. So I think you need to get back to the basics here. You have way too many things going on here. You're putting the cart in front of the horse. It looks like you're trying to write some type of a proposal and get ready for a PhD program, but you haven't even improved your basic English skills in the reading and the listening areas. So I don't know that my program or any other program is going to help you the way you're doing things right now. Are you willing to take a break? And you need to get yourself more time to focus on your basic English proficiency skills. You only have time, according to this, to study on Saturday and Sunday. You're working all during the day. You don't have enough time to prepare for the TOEFL exam. Have you even thought about that? Right? So you're asking if you have a 3-month program. I don't think there is any program out there that's going to help you based on your current situation. You simply don't have enough time to solve the basic English language skills that you need to solve in order to reach a score of 100. I mean, you're not going to reach this score ever based on your current schedule. I mean, I have a 3-month TOEFL program, but I don't think that's going to do it. I have a 6-month program, but you don't have enough time to even learn the vocabulary I think that's needed there. You're not going to be able to improve your reading or your listening because you're simply too busy. So I don't know what to tell you here. So at this point, based on what I'm looking at right here, I do not think you're in the right position or the right state in order to study to improve your basic English. What you want to do first is to improve your basic English skills first, right? Once you've done that, then it's probably better to enroll in a TOEFL program to start working on specific things as it relate to the reading, listening, and the writing sections of the exam. But until you have the basic English skills, why even study TOEFL? Right? So my advice to you is this. I'm not even going to I'm not going to recommend any of my TOEFL services for you right now. If you want to do this might be helpful. If you want to at least do, maybe I have a free writing practice test that I offer at onlinetoeflcourse.com. You can do that. But in order to improve your reading, you have to do 5 basic things. I've been telling a lot of students exactly these things over the last few weeks. But to improve your reading, you need first to improve your vocabulary, right? You need to learn at least 2,000 basic vocabulary words, but to do that, that takes at least 40 to 80 hours of practice. Now, I don't think you have time enough to do that. So once you've done your reading, you've done your vocabulary practice, keep doing the reading that you're doing right now. You also need to improve your reading speed to at least 350 words a minute. That's going to be very helpful. Then make sure you have the reading strategies and you do the reading practice test. But until you build the vocabulary, you do the extensive reading for at least 2.5 months, right? And then you work on the reading speed thing. Everything else doesn't matter. So as you improve your vocabulary, you'll also improve your listening and also your reading. Why don't you go to Google and type in the words TOEFL IBT 1700 vocabulary list. You can at least get my list and you can start learning those words. And maybe once you've mastered those vocabulary words, then maybe send me an email and then maybe you can join my 3-month TOEFL course. And at that point, you might have a good chance of getting 100. But until you make some drastic improvements with your basic English skills, it's not very... it's just not reasonable to try to pursue a 100 or higher TOEFL score without improving your basic English. I don't know if that's making any sense, but that's my advice to you right now. Take a break from the TOEFL. Don't study the TOEFL right now. Focus on your basic English skills, especially vocabulary, reading, listening, right? Work on those basic skills in those areas for a few months. Once you feel like you're much, much better in those areas, then it's time to start studying the TOEFL and preparing for the TOEFL exam. All right? If you don't follow my tips here, you're just going to end up taking the TOEFL over and over and over, and you're not going to reach your goals, and it's going to be a big waste of money for everybody involved. All right?